This is actually the first time I lay down on a hammock in my life, and yes, I was missing something in my life. I'm super excited because I am going to show you how to build this hammock stand. It is really easy and you can build one over a weekend and start enjoying it. I used exclusively 4x4 redwood to build this, and I want to thank Humboldt Redwood for sponsoring this project. Now let's get started. The first step is to make the half lap cuts on the base and the feet using a circular saw. You can find a link to the printable plans in the description below. Basically, you measure out the exact thickness of your boards and set your circular saw depth accordingly to half of the thickness. Then you mark the location of where you want to make the cutout and start by cutting out the two extremes of the cut. Then you can just go ahead and make several passes until you are left with little chips of wood, and then you just clear them out. If you do this accurately, you will get a very strong and tight fit. Once all my half lap joints were cut, I laid them out upside down and added a couple of 3-inch exterior grade screws to hold them all in place. Next, it was time for the uprights. The uprights are cut at an angle of 22.5 degrees. I needed a second set of hands to hold it in place as I attached them by drilling pilot holes and adding 4-inch exterior grade screws. Once the uprights were attached, I cut up one end of the brace at 22.5 degrees. To get the perfect tight fit, I did a rough fit and marked the exact spot where I needed to make that 45-degree cut. Once everything was perfect, I attached the brace using 4-inch exterior grade screws. For the top of the base, I used a clamp to keep it aligned and in place as I attached it. I sanded it, cleaned up the dust, and gave the gorgeous redwood a coat of semi-transparent stain. I measured about 2 inches from the top of the upright and drilled a hole for the hardware. I used 1/2-inch eye bolts to hang the hammock. The redwood not just looks gorgeous, but it is also lightweight, and that makes this hammock holder easy to move around in the yard. Then I just attached the hammock and enjoyed. Once again, you can get the printable plans with all the dimensions and details by clicking on the link in the description. Go build one this weekend and enjoy! Before you go, I think you will also like this project, which also uses half lap joints, or this video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future fun projects.